Here are the 5 best tours to do in the north of Ireland / Northern Ireland. Number 1 for me is the black cab tours. They'll give you a great insight into the troubles, specifically based in Belfast. Now I've heard that there's also another one called Conflicting Stories or Conflicting Viewpoints, which will have a loyalist and Republican tour guide to give you both perspectives of each side of the city. I've never taken that one, but it does sound really interesting. But the black cab tours is great. You'll get to sit in the old style cars that are still used in England, or the UK, sorry, and Northern Ireland. And then you'll get insights into the conflict in Belfast and the broader, wider conflict across Northern Ireland from people who lived there during that period. So it's one of my favourites, and that's in Belfast City. Next on my list is the Game of Thrones tour. So that'll give you a tour of the studios where the show was filmed, bring you to sets, bring you to some of the real life castles that were used throughout the show, and it's a broader look across the area of Northern Ireland, north of Ireland. So you can see the Dark Hedges, the studios in County Down, I think, and the studios in Belfast. So it's a bit of a broader look across the area. Less history, more fun, a little more entertaining, especially if you have kids or you were really into the show when it was still good. Following this is the Giant's Causeway. I'm not actually sure if they do a specific tour, but you do have to pay at the entrance to something that existed for 60 million years, but you have to pay to see it, which didn't exist when I was younger, or at least you only had to pay for parking. But the Giant's Causeway, you would have seen it on all the tourist photographs. It's about 40,000 hexagonal columns that were formed by volcanic activity, but there we also have our own mythological stories about its formation, about the giant Finn McCool. But that's in County Antrim.